Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I'm going to break it down and let you know what P. Diddy Combs is going through and going to have to go through. I'm going to show you the reality of how P. Diddy was living then, 3 days ago, and how he's living now, 3 days later. And I'm going to break this down to let you know the emotional part of what he's dealing with. All right, let's get this thing popping. All right. Mecca Audio in the house. This is what it is, right? We're going to break it down about P. Diddy. He had a $65 million yacht 3 days ago that he could go anywhere in the world on. A $65 million yacht. I'm getting ready to show you that yacht right now, and I want you to really just sit back and enter into my mind frame on how I'm looking at this situation because I've been there and done that, driving 30 cars, all the women, all the jewels. I'm jet lagging everywhere I want to go. I'm carrying 30, 40,000 in my pocket cash. We didn't deal with credit cards. And then I woke up in MCC, Manhattan. All right. Now, let's see what Diddy got going on over here. Check it out.
At the age of 12, Sean Diddy Combs has built a successful business empire. In addition to his music career, the business mogul has a net worth of nearly $1 billion, and his fortune comes with stakes in businesses such as Suruk Vodka, Sean John Clothing Line, DeLeon Tequila, Aqua Hydrate Water, and sponsorship deals. Aside from his businesses, Diddy is accustomed to the high life, and he has a super yacht to match his status as a musician, artist manager, and business investor.
All right, so let me pause. I'm gonna pause on the bag right now so I can explain this to you, right? I read this indictment, right? I'm gonna be doing a video later on today. I'm gonna take my time and do this video for y'all today, right? I'm gonna break down this indictment. Y'all don't want to miss this. I'm gonna break this down on what this indictment means. That indictment is full of crap. That's not even a RICO. So you rat bastards and flip-flop wearing and public trolls, challenge me on that. That's not even a RICO. That was just something to throw the smoke screen out there to take your mind off of Camilla and Mr. Trump. You know what I mean? Because they don't want you down there to pose the vote. So that's all that was. So I'm going to guarantee you that there will be a superseding indictment. They didn't even list the people they intended to charge in this document right here that's in my hand. They didn't even list the people they intended to charge because they just wanted to rush something out to give us some content. And we all getting plenty of content. We getting plenty of, gossip and water cooler talking and, flip-flop, hanging on the corner conversations, right? So I want you to understand that this man had it all and now he has nothing. What they did is they intertwined his businesses, his billion-dollar businesses, into his personal freak activities. So once they find him guilty on his freak activities, he have to forfeit his businesses over to the government. Remember that. Bad Boy is going to be owned by the government, and the government is going to show you the new millennium, the new generation, next generation of Bad Boy entertainment. Like I said, what I want y'all to do is give me 5 hot dudes, right? Give me 5 rat bastards. Give me 5 rat bastards that you'll put together to make a super group for Bad Boys being owned by the feds to come out with their first group. Who should be the first 5 rappers in the federal rat pack? Please put the names in the comments. Let's see what's going on. Who should be the 5 people that the Fed signed to Bad Boy Entertainment to represent that Bad Boy is no longer Bad Boys, it's Rat Boys. It's Hot Boys, as we called it back then, Pepper. You know, no pun intended to Louisiana. They got a different version of Hot Boys. New York, hot meant you was telling. Down there, hot meant you was stepping. All right? That's what is called freedom of geographical location to create your own lingo. In New York, he hot, he telling. All right? So that's where we at. Let's finish playing this. Let's see his $65 million yacht. That's the point of this, you know.
The business mogul owns a $65 million super yacht he bought in 2012. According to Auto Evolution, Diddy has been sailing in Europe, like other celebrities and multimillionaires. The difference here is that Diddy travels using his own yacht, Mariah, which means many mirrors in Arabic, or admired based on its Spanish origin. Mariah was built and delivered in 2008 by CRN Ancona,
You see that?
a Ferretti Group subsidiary. The yacht is 50.
Now, check out this yacht, right? They get me take you on the inside of this yacht. This how this man was sailing about around the Mediterranean. I just want y'all to really enjoy this picture. And I want you to enjoy it so much that I'm gonna get the heck out the way. You see this picture? This is how Diddy was living with his shirt off, beautiful women, whatever jewels he wanted to lace his body with, and this is how he was sailing around the Mediterranean. Come on. And now, right now, I want to show y'all something.
4.2
Right? Now, hold up. Let me bring me back in here, and I want to show y'all something right now. Right? Let's go over here. Now, right? Let's take it from up here. I'm just learning this, and I want to thank y'all that wound up getting this system for me. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. You know, this how we gonna do it now. Let me go down here. I pull this up. You see, I done learned all this, right? And I'm gonna turn the volume down. You don't need to hear this crap. You know, that's the road. Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn it off over here. So I turned the speaker off, right? So this is where Diddy is going to be living, right? This is what you call center control. They have this in all main maximum security prisons where he's going. That's the cell. So he's going to this cell, right? This is selling ADX Supermax. Diddy is going to this cell in ADX Supermax after, you know what I mean? You don't saw that, right? Now, he's going to go to that cell, right? This is how I learned to work this, and I want to thank y'all, you know, for everything that you have done and how you have blessed me with this system. Now, right? I think it's this one. This the one. All right, let's go. All right. Now, we was there. We're going to come over here to the yacht. You know, let's ride over to the yacht. All right. Let's take the speaker off. I want y'all to hear
and
it.
delivered in 2008 by CRN Ancona, a Ferretti Group subsidiary. The yacht is 54.2 meters or 177.8 feet and has interiors by Claude Miser of Zakoon. Also, the yacht is a 5-decker that offers ample exterior space and lavish interiors. According to Auto Evolution, the super yacht's hull is steel and the superstructure is aluminum. It has a sparkling white with the clean silhouette exterior. The interiors are more masculine with heavy woods and real leather accents. The yacht has accommodation.
Look at that. This is the bed he was sleeping in when he decided to take his yacht out. If y'all don't feel that this deserves a subscription and a bell notification, I don't know what to tell you. Look how P. Diddy was living, and I just showed you how he's living now. And I'm even going to show it to you again, just so that you understand. Because we're going to ride throughout this joint. This is one of his bedrooms for his guests in his $65 million yacht. And now he had to give all that up. You know what I mean? Let's get back to it. He had to give all that up to come over here to deal with, dealing with this incarceration and things that he's dealing with. You know what I mean? To come living like this. This is how Diddy's living. Look at the sink. Does that look like the sink on the yacht to you? Does that look like the sink on the yacht to you? You talk to me, you let me know what is going on. Could you imagine Diddy brushing his teeth in there? Where would his gold toothbrush with diamond bristles go? That's his smoke detector. And he gonna start bugging and thinking it's a camera in there. And that's the vent that you talk to your next door. That's gonna be his phone. That vent is gonna be Diddy's phone right there. So you understand. From that super yacht, you know what I mean? To thinking there's a camera in that sprinkler and talking to your next door neighbor through the vent. No more cell phone, and that light there, that light is gonna stay on 24 hours a day on Diddy. Cause y'all wonder how he living. That's what you call the arrest button. You push that button, it goes to center control. They see what cell it's in. They send the police to go running up there. If you go pushing a button for no reason, they're gonna lock that butt up because it could be somebody dying and they thinking that somebody playing and not go up there and find somebody that was unalive. Now, that's the light switch, right? And to the right, that's where you light your cigarette when we was allowed to smoke cigarettes right there. That's the cigarette hole right there. That's how Diddy would be able to, but he can't even smoke cigarettes no more. Look at how Diddy's living, man. The rest button, remember that. The rest means that your life is in danger, and that's the only time you're supposed to push that button, and they come running up there like a bat out of. And that's his desk that he's gonna be able to write his raps at. Oh, but he didn't write his raps, they say. But that's your desk. See, the desk is made out of. This is where Diddy's going. He got too much money to go to any USP, FCI. Look, that's the cement block that he sit on to write at his desk. The other cement to the right, that's his clothes rack on the bottom of the bunk, and that's his bunk, aka bed, and it has a mattress on top of it. This is how Diddy's living right now from that yacht. We're gonna get back to the yacht in that video in a minute, but I just want y'all to really see that's his toilet, right? Let me pause this and give y'all a little toilet story, right? I'm gonna give y'all a little toilet story so y'all know. This is the way we ride. This is the way we ride at the Mecca, right? I was up in Raybrook, FCI, but they called it a high max because it was a stabbing there every day. But I'm up at Raybrook and they put me to Southern Bay. I'm gonna talk real fast now so I can get back to the Diddy joint because I don't want to bore y'all. And I know a lot of you newcomers and rat bastards is looking for something to complain about. Now, so let me ride this, right? So now I'm up in Raybrook, and while I'm in Raybrook, that's the cell. Everything you see is a cell. I'm even gonna take me out this picture so you can hear this and hear my voice. That's the cell. I had to go over there and take my flip flops and put them on that metal bench because it was like 20 degrees below zero, is what it felt like in that cell at night. When that wind gets to blowing and everything in the cell is cement and steel. So you got to use the bathroom. And, I'm a Muslim, so I had to sit down to use the bathroom. So when I go sit down, that joint there, the first time I sat on it, my cheeks got stuck to the rim of that toilet. And I'm sitting there like, yo, and couldn't even get up. I had to reach over in the sink, throw some water on the sink, freeze my leg up to loosen it up off the sink to get up off it. True story. Don't think that I'm making this up. I know it sounds wild, but that's why I tell the youth don't get involved in a life of crime so you don't wind up in prison. Then I had to take my towel to, fold it up in like a little thin line like this, lay it down in the back, and then cross over the two sides so they meet. And then I sat on my towel nice and comfortable, and I could put my feet in my flip flops in front of my toilet instead of on the cold ice floor, which is what I was doing when I was sitting on my flip flops. But this is how Diddy gonna be living. This is how he's gonna. These are gonna be the biggest decisions that he's gonna have to make. You know what I mean? While he's incarcerated. This gonna be, some of the biggest decisions he's gonna have to make. Like, do I sit on my flip flops and let my feet hang on the cold 20 degree below zero frozen cell? Because see, you can see the rim around the toilet, right? On the inside. They tried to turn off the water, but before they turned off the water was overflowing from somebody flooding. And it went all over the floor and it hit 20 below zero. So what do you think happened? That automatically turned to ice, and you're sitting on your flip flops with your feet on ice using the bathroom. I had to live like that. Diddy, it's your turn, my dude. It's your turn, Diddy. I broke the law and I was punished, and that's how I was punished, and I couldn't ask nobody to feel sorry for me. You know what I mean? You know, we got a saying in jail, right? Let's ride. We still ride. We got a saying in jail that says, if you go crying, what the baby gonna do? So when the dude go complaining, you just look at him and say, if you doing all that crying, what the baby gonna do? You know what I mean? Now, so that's where we was at with that. I want to go back because I really want y'all to understand how this man was living and you know what he's been reduced to so that you understand. All right. Now, we're gonna bring him back over here. He was over here somewhere. We're gonna turn the speaker on.
More masculine, with heavy woods and real leather accents. The yacht has accommodation for 12 people
Look at
over
that.
8 rooms, including a master suite, 5 VIP staterooms, 3 twin cabins, and 1 Pullman bed. It can carry up to 17 crew members on board to ensure a truly relaxing experience. According to the Daily Mail, the yacht also has a luxurious amenities like a jacuzzi on a sun deck.
You hear that? A
fully
jacuzzi on a Sunday. I need to get a better picture. A jacuzzi on a Sunday. This how this man is living on a Sunday. So imagine what, and y'all put in the comments, what do you think Diddy's thinking right now on this Sunday when last Sunday he was capable of getting on this bad $65 million mother? Y'all tell me, man. Please, somebody tell me what Diddy going through right now to you. I know what he's going through from what I went through because they took everything. I'm driving 30 cars. I got women. I got Dapper Dan. I got everything. I'm jumping on Pan Am, United Air, Delta. I ain't no private jet, but I'm doing my thing. I'm going to the DR before Americans even thought about going to DR. I was going to DR when people from DR didn't even want to go back to DR when they came to America. That's how long I've been going down there to the merengue parade down there like May, June, or something like that. You know, the merengue parade. Then went down in a little cave under the, you know, it's a cave under the water. Y'all put in the comments if you Dominicanos there. You know, the cave that go under the water, and you can get on the sea, a little rowboat, and roll under the sea. When you look at the water, right, in the DR, the water is so green. But that's from a reflection from the sun onto the beautiful water that God created. And to think, Diddy won't be able to see that for at least another 25 years. They're not letting him out. That's why they gave him no bail. They don't play these games when it come to them type of folks. You know what I mean? He went up against the liquor company when he knew or should have known he was just a black man in America. It don't matter about the $65 million yacht. It don't matter about the $38 million house on Star Island where you own the adjacent property and then more property in LA. That don't mean nothing when you up in America. And if y'all young rappers don't understand this by now, y'all don't need to be rapping trying to get the bag because you're going to wind up in a trick bag. And Unique Mecca Audio is trying to save you from wind up in a trick bag. You understand what? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm making this real simple. Let's go back to this video, man. See how Diddy living. You know, then we're going to get back to how he living now today. Alright.
equipped gym and wellness area, and vast lounge areas. The yacht also has a nightclub-like area with a bar, a screening room, formal and informal dining rooms, and a chef's kitchen. The Maria, powered by twin Caterpillar engines,
What
can
the
reach
heck?
maximum speeds of 16.5 knots and travel leisurely at 14.5 knots.
Anybody watching this right now, tell me what a knots. Do y'all even hear them terminology? Tell me what a knots in miles. All right, and go ahead and Google it. You know what it is. Cause Google them became my best friend. But they talk about this joint traveling knots. You go to the car dealers, I know they tell you how many miles it go, not how many knots it go. Whoa! And now he's sitting in a jail cell.
According to Auto Evolution,
Look at that
the
view.
yacht includes a top deck party floor with a bar, stage, and projector screen. The living area features creamy leather sofas accented with pillows. Giant jars of dried apricots adorn the mantelpiece, and books about Africa are displayed on tables. Each deck comes with a private quarter behind sliding doors. Electric blue light beams, greeting those guests invited inside. In one secluded space, Diddy's emperor-sized bed is decorated with monogrammed pillows. Diddy was raised by his grandmother following the killing of his father when he was only 2 years old. He graduated from the Roman Catholic Moth St. Michael Academy in 1987 and proceeded to Howard University as a business major, but left after his sophomore year. According to Celebrity Net Worth, he is credited with nurturing talents such as Jodeci and Mary J. Blige. Besides Notorious B.I.G., Carl Thomas, Faith Evans, 112, Total, and Father MC, there is a 10-member staff that is on hand to maintain the ship. The duties that include baking chocolate chip cookies, now that's living large.
Hey, y'all, right? Let me tell y'all something, right? Hold on. Let me tell y'all something, right? Real quick. See this right here? See this right here? What is he worth, $1 billion? Well, this is all that nigga can spend now. Stamps. This is the currency in any prison that Diddy's gonna touch. They talk about he had them making chocolate chip cookies on a $65 million yacht, and now he's sitting in a jail cell peeling off false stamps to buy a chocolate chip cookie when he had the best baker in the world get on his yacht and cater his affair, and now he's taking false stamps to buy chocolate chip cookies that he had the best chocolate chip baker in the world on his yacht going on tour with him. Somebody tell me, what do you think is going through Diddy's mind right now? How do you think this new culture shock from this $65 million yacht, private planes, I'm going to show you that later, all of this, you tell me, what do you think is going through Diddy's mind right now that he can't spend that billion? All he can spend is the stamps like Unique Mecca Audio did. Somebody tell me, man. Yo, Diddy, you in for a rough ride, my dude. I did 26 of them. Welcome to my world. All right.
Diddy. A rare look inside Diddy's $65 million super yacht. This is when you know you are living large. When you can twin Caterpillar engines can reach maximum speeds of 16.5 knots and travel leisurely at 14.5 knots. According to Auto Evolution, the yacht includes a top deck party floor with a bar, stage, and projector screen. The living area features creamy leather sofas accented with pillows. Giant jars of dried apricots adorn the mantelpiece, and books about Africa are displayed on tables. Each deck comes with a private quarter behind sliding doors. Electric blue light beams, greeting those guests invited inside. In one secluded space, Diddy's emperor-sized bed is decorated with monogrammed pillows. Diddy was raised by his grandmother following the killing of his father when he was only 2 years old. He graduated from the Roman Catholic Moth St. Michael Academy in 1987 and proceeded to Howard University as a business major. But such as Jodeci and Mary J. Blige, Father MC, there is a 10-member staff that is on hand to maintain the ship. The duties that include baking chocolate chip cookies, now that's living large.
Where we left off.
Diddy. A rare look inside Diddy's $65 million super yacht. This is when you know you are living large. When you can afford to purchase a $65 million yacht like Sean Diddy Combs. Before we continue, please don't forget to like.
All right, so this is where we at. That's how Diddy living, right? Now, that's how Diddy living. Y'all tell me, what do y'all think about Diddy living like that, right? Y'all like that? That look real good, don't it? That look real good, Diddy living like that. I'm not even gonna front, right? But now, right, like I said, this is how Diddy's living now. This is how the big bro living now, man. You know, this is how he living right now. That's his bunk bed. You know what I mean? That's his bunk bed. That's his sink. Right? That's the soap they give you in the prison. Imagine those fancy bars, $500, $5,000 bars of soap he was putting on his body, and now he's putting these little airport soaps is what he have to use to wash up. Imagine what's going through Diddy's mind. Somebody, please, on this Sunday, tell me what's going through Diddy's mind. All right? Now, just tell me what's going through Diddy's mind. Like I said, the vent is his new telephone. Is mind gonna play tricks on him that the fire, the smoke detector is now a camera watching him. The light's still on 24 hours to watch him to make sure that he don't try and cut his wrist or commit. All right, now you already know about the rest button. If you feel like you can't take it and the demons are getting the best of you, you hit that button and you run like hell because that means the demons is out of control. And when the demons come in, it's a wrap. That's where you plug your little headphone and all that. Now, we see the light. I just want you to see how he living. Remember, we left off at his desk, right? And now here comes his stool. This is Diddy's desk stool. From those big fancy leather chairs, relaxed back to now sitting on a metal cement stump that some of the most dangerous criminals of the world have passed through. El Chapo may have sat on that stump. The Unabomber may have sat on that stump. Ted Kaczynski may have sat on that stump. And then Larry Hoover may have sat on that stump. As a man that did his time as a man. That might have been the stump that I sat on. Cause this is a dangerous time we in, man. So you rat bastards that's looking to make up something, that's the shower in the cell. That's where Diddy gonna take a shower at, from that big fancy shower that he had with 4-5 video models. What's that? Washing the soap off his back. You know what I mean? 4-5 video models washing the soap off his back to taking a shower in that little box right there on the right. And that's his bed. That window gonna be his best friend because the light is gonna come through to let him know when it's another day. And that's the only time and the only way you know when the days change. See, that's the U.S., United States blanket. They make those, I think it was in Leavenworth at the time. Look at his new shoes under the bed. Far cry from the Gators, huh? Far cry from the Gators. Yo, this how Diddy gonna be living. I'm taking you inside the ADX where there's, I'm telling you they're gonna send Diddy. That's gonna be his new TV. From the big flat screen to this little 13-inch joint with the UHF. They ain't even got them in 88s no more, but they gonna give him one. They sent our old ones over to Marriott and got us some old colored Trinitron type joints and took the color out. You know, look at it. That's his TV stand. For that big fancy glass stand that costs $100,000 to match the chandelier. You know what I mean? To living like this, man. What do you think is going through Diddy's mind? Somebody please tell me. That's his new TV. Somebody please tell me. I'm begging you. Please tell me. Look how they have this brother living. Is this how you wanted him living? Put in the comment. If it is, say it. If it's not, say it. I say no man, not even a rat bastard told on me to have to take a shower in this joint right here that you're looking at. And that's where Diddy gonna have to take a shower. That's the shower. That's the shower in the ADX Supermax where Diddy's gonna stand to take a shower. And you know, imagine what a picture would go for them catch Diddy in the shower to go viral right now once they put him in his new home. Look at this, man. That's the shower. You know how many babies went down that drain? Y'all figured that out. You know how many babies went down that drain? And that's just gonna be his towel rack. For those fancy ivory, elephant tusk, towel racks to these. And that's his shower. Let's see how his shower work. Look at his shower mist as it come out. Right? This is how we living. Let's turn this water on, y'all. We got to see this water on, so you can see how they move it. Look at this, man. That's the pressure that he's gonna have on him right there. Look at that. I gotta let you see the whole shower. That's how Diddy gonna take a shower, man. I did that for 26 years, 5 years in that very little tube that you looking at, so you fully understand where we at. And look at the beauty of the cell. Let me get out the way a little bit. Look at the beauty of the cell. It got two doors, one on the outside with bars, or the inside with bars, then the outside is a solid steel door. They get ready to show you all that in a minute, but I think y'all need to look at me to knock some of this out so you understand what you looking at, because so many people show and do these videos, ain't never been there, never done that, not bragging about it, none of that, but just saying, I have the 100% skinny on how Diddy is dealing with this situation. But what are the ways he's dealing with it? Because there's a whole lot of different ways and a whole lot of different mentalities that might take another path. That's the outside door. That's the outside door of that cell that we was just in, for you to really understand what's going on. That's the outside of the door in ADX. That's the hallway in ADX. Remember, I'm giving you a little tour of ADX, giving you a tour of P. Diddy's new home at the ADX. That's what I'm going to call this video. So if I change it up, y'all let me know. Look at this. See, once you go in that solid door, then you got that door there, and then you got the cell. And all of that is working from what I showed you at the beginning of the video, which was center control. I'll make sure to you again at the end so you understand. All those doors you're seeing right there, all of those doors is controlled. Right where we at? Let's go. Let me bring me up. All those doors are controlled. We had about 8 minutes. All those doors are controlled from this. This is what controlled. You see those doors? All those doors are controlled, you know, from in here. This is called center control. You see, it got the handcuffs, the shackles, it got everything. This controls the whole jail, so they call it center control, is how they're going to keep P. Diddy confined. That's how they have El Chapo confined, Larry Hoover confined, and everyone else, Pistol Pete, you know what I mean? That's how they're confined up there. I was confined like that up there. Let's get this straight. Let's go back over here to the 8 minute mark, you know, see where we left off. Yeah, I don't want to miss nothing. Cause I want to give y'all a proper tour. That's the outside where we left off, right? When they opened the doors. Remember, that was center control I just showed you. Giving you a tour of P. Diddy's new home at ADX Supermax. That's the title of this video. You see, this is where they're going to have P. Diddy living from that mansion that I just showed you. They ain't got nothing to do with that living on land to this. Welcome to ADX Supermax, Mr. Diddy. That's what they're going to tell him. And let's hope they don't do like they did me when I got off the bus, because they whooped me like I was a runaway slave just for coming on their plantation. Like, just for coming on my plantation, I got to whoop you. Look, that's the cell. That's the shower. That's the bed, window. Look at this. This is P. Diddy's new home. I'm taking my time to give you a tour of P. Diddy's new home at ADX Supermax. I did 5 years there, 3.5, 4 years, about 4 years, 4.5 years there. I just called it 5 for you rat bastards. You survived 5 minutes in there and let me know how you feel when I had to do 5 years sitting in there, man. And that's the end of the dome, the block. That's the fire escape. But they say if there's a fire, that they're not going to let us out the cell because we might kill each other and kill them. So they're not letting us out. So we got to burn in the cell, but that's where they'll run down what I just showed you. See how the 2 doors open, but they can open them one at a time. That's how they move it. This is going to be P. Diddy's new home. This is going to be P. Diddy's new home. I'm going to show this whole video, then I'm going to break it in half and show this part. So you see it again, you'll be able to enjoy this on its own. We got to make 2. That's how they turn off the duress button. When you hit the duress button in the cell that make them run up, they got to come out and turn that off. And that's how the cell look bare bones, just so you understand. Look at how they're going to have Mr. P. Diddy living. That's the rec yard. You see those beams? Let me ride. Let me ride for a minute. Let me ride. I feel like ride. I feel like ride. Let me go back just a little bit. You know what I mean? And we gonna ride. Those beams were set up so that a helicopter can't land down there and you can't drop nothing. So in like Lewisburg with one of the person they put it, I think somebody broke somebody at Lewisburg. They put they put these big cables down so that the blades on a helicopter would get caught up if it tried to land on the yard to get somebody. Because dudes really had the bag big enough to get somebody. And that's why you rat bastards that say, oh, Unique jumping the gun. They ain't gonna send him to ADX. He got $1 billion. He could turn the police to bring in whatever, to get him out of whatever. So they're gonna use that to lock him up in ADX, man. Stop it. He gonna start his first part of the bid in ADX. They take it. This is equivalent to a public lynching. This is what you have when an uppity get out of hand. You heard me? This is what you have when an uppity get out of hand. Stay in line. See what we doing to him? Don't you ever jump out there again. If you even think about being like P. Diddy, you know you're going to get and that's what's happening right now. But they're just letting us see it publicly. This is equivalent to As We Ride. This is equivalent to, and I ain't gonna get too graphic because we're dealing with certain things, but it's equivalent to, you know, back in the slavery days when they used to terrorize and torture and physically beat out women, you know what I mean, while they was expecting, you know what I mean, and may rip the joint open, pop, and then step on the feet and pop, you know, just to give you a little picture of what I'm talking about. And then that puts the fear in us not to challenge the overseer. What they're doing to Diddy now is showing you that you don't go against the overseer. They're the overseer of the bag that you make, Diddy. You violated that when you crossed the line and took your overseer to the overseer's court, thinking that the overseer's court was going to be beneficial towards you, was going to be fair and just towards you, when you're just a man. Stop it, Diddy. I tried to reach out to you. I tried to warn you. Jay-Z, they coming for you. I'm going to say it again. Jay-Z, you been real quiet. I make dua for you. But you better believe. Right now, y'all are the sacrificial lambs like Job was. When God told the devil, just don't kill him, but do what you want to him. Take everything. He won't forsake me. So now we're going to see if you're going to forsake God. That's all this is. This is just another test in life. God tested you with $1 billion worth of wealth. Now he's going to test you on how you would react to give that up, or was you loyal to me from the door to get it and will be loyal to me if you lose it. Yo, I think this is a little too deep. I think I went too deep. I think I got to get out of here. Yo, I'm out of here, son. You know what I mean? Hit the notification bell if you subscribe. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Like button is a must. Phone number is on the screen, 917-680-9091. I didn't say to the end because I don't need the ones that left the call. I need the ones that want help to reach out and know that Unique Mecca Audio is here for our...
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Hello? You didn't even give me an emoji, nothing.
Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio.
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio.
Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio. And we gon' do it like we gon' do it like
Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a raw in uptown. Baby horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours, so we can give back to